Hello. Hi, there we go. My name is CJ Gilbert. I'm a junior here. I'm 16. I guess I'm a comedy professional. Yeah, I'm a junior. I'm a mistake. Sorry, my parents don't like it when I say that. They prefer for me to say regret. I'm a family man. I really enjoy my family. One thing I've noticed is that, at least with my family, we give each other nicknames because I feel like we're with each other our entire lives. If we say the same thing over and over, it gets boring. We want to mix it up. So like my siblings, they'll call me Siege or Peej or PJ. My dad, his nickname for me is a failure. My mom, hers is clean your room if you feel like eating tonight. Yeah. My dad is a pastor, which I love. It's great. You actually get a lot of perks that you wouldn't think that you get. Like my allowance is great. Every week at church, I just take it out of the offering bin, and it's great. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm a junior. And one thing that everyone, was telling me when I would tell them that I'm a junior is they would warn me about the ACT and about how tough it was going to be, or that I need to study for it, kind of scaring me into the ACT. And I feel like I did a pretty good job about it. But I think I had a pretty bad experience taking it. I had like the trifecta of distractions: a sniffer, a farter, and a mouth breather. Yeah, I think it's funny how if you take your phone into the ACT and it buzzes once, you are kicked out of the room and your test scores are not taken. They're exempt and they're invalid. But if the 200-pound guy behind me farts every 9.5 seconds, that's okay. I cannot overtell you how much this was. It was like he was trying to give us the answers through Morse code. On the ACT I think it's good. One part I didn't do well was the English part of it, which English, just as a class, always confused me. I didn't really understand it, because we know English. We've learned English our entire life. I'm speaking English to you now. It's just English class is there to tell you that everything you learned was wrong. But, math, nothing beats math. I think math is one of the hardest courses to take, and I think I figured out why. Math is like the first girlfriend that you ever get, because everything's new, it's very complicated, and right when you think you're starting to understand it, you realize you're actually further away from the solution. And the nice thing about math, though, is that it doesn't give you hope, which I think is a good thing. When I take a test and I know I failed it, I can go home and my parents can be ashamed of me right away, rather than waiting a week and a half. But, in relationships and math, when you start, doing bad on each test, it kind of gets a little, shifty. You don't really know what's going to happen, and you start getting a really bad grade, and you don't really know what's going on. But what you decide to do? You drop the class before the class drops you, and you get some dignity out of it. You tell everyone. Yeah. No, you tell everyone that the class was overdramatic and crazy, that no matter how much you want to take that class, don't take the class. And honestly, in the end, you're okay with it because you never really liked math anyways. But not the best kisser. Yeah. I just have one last thing to say, and as I mentioned, I'm a family man. I like family a lot, and I think one of my biggest fears to be a parent. One of my biggest fears when I'm a parent, and I feel like this just maybe be a big fear for parents just generally, is that their kid comes home one day and they're about my age, and they come home and they say, "Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant." And when I told my parents I was, they were shocked. Thank you, everybody.